So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be going out and photographing anything. I pretty much just wanted to show off my camera collection, things that I use on a day-to-day basis. And if you've ever been interested in these cameras or wanted to test these out or see what the quality is that comes from these cameras, hopefully this helps. So for the most part, I do carry this backpack, this Brevity backpack, and this backpack only. I recently purchased this Pelican case, which carries everything if I'm going to be, I don't know, traveling and I leave it in the vehicle. But for the most part, if I'm going to be doing a hike or anything of that sort, I will carry this backpack. So the first camera I'll start off with is pretty much my main camera for almost everything. This camera goes everywhere with me, whether it's a small trip, a big trip, anywhere pretty much. It is my main 35mm camera. It is my Contax G1 with a 28 2.8. I love it because it is the sharpest camera I've had, or at least the sharpest lens. This Contax Zeiss lens is amazing. 28 is very wide, so it can be a little bit harder to get things that are very far. I just usually get closer, so why not? Biggest annoyance with this camera, which if you are in the film community, you'll know this already, it's that it's definitely the worst to focus with. So yeah, I love this. I definitely want to get more lenses for this, but this 28 has been really great for everything I've used it. It's not the cheapest camera. I don't always recommend this camera for beginners, but it's definitely really easy to use. So it can be used kind of like a point and shoot in a way. Now, this is the big boy, the Big Bertha Hasselblad 500C, and it has a 82.8, which pretty much translates to an SLR or a 35mm, 50mm, which is great. I definitely want to get something wider. I definitely want to get something longer for this, but this does the job. It is also very sharp. It has a Zeiss lens as well on this. I believe all Hasselblads do. But yeah, no, this, I love this. What I also love about this camera, and I didn't have this advantage with my Mamiya 645, is that you can change the backs. Now pretty much what that means is if you're in the middle of a roll, you're not done like I am right now. I'm in the middle of this roll here, and I have my other back, and I can just have multiple backs with different films. If I'm not done, maybe I want to do a black and white, maybe I want to do a color. It's great. This is like the 6x6 camera that everybody wants. Medium format, you get a lot more real estate to work with. It does go with me everywhere for the most part. Now this baby right here, I've been wanting to get this for a long time. I've been used to my regular Polaroid 600, which is that big bulky one. I actually had it right here. So I've been used to this camera here where I just gotta do this, and then it really stops me from wanting to take it places because of how bulky it is, especially if I'm taking a lot of these things, or just some of these things honestly, versus this SX70. Now I love this because look how thin this is, and then bam, perfect. This comes with a sonar, meaning that it'll pretty much autofocus for you, which is great. The one disadvantage from this, there's no flash. Now I don't know if I can add a flash to it. This has a flash already on it. Going to my digital pieces, I love this camera. This is a very cheap Handycam, Sony Handycam, and I love the videos I get from this. Very nostalgic, obviously. It's like a early 2000s camera. Now it's like a dad cam. And then here I have the digital beast. Now I'm obviously recording with a different camera, but regularly I would be recording with this. All my footage comes from this camera here. This is the Canon EOS R. It's an older camera, but this camera does so much. So if you're wanting to do like hybrid, maybe both video and photo, this camera will do great. Also this lens, I've wanted this lens for a very long time. This is a 35 Sigma 1.4, let me correct that. And then I use this right here for a lot of my maybe if I'm scouting a location for a photo shoot, a video shoot. This DJI Mavic 2, it's an older drone, but it's an amazing drone. It does a lot, almost anything I need. I have 3 batteries for it. It's more than enough. Now lastly, the only camera I will show, but I don't have any test images, and only because I just recently got it, is my Contax T2. This is very famous or infamous camera in a way. It's gotten its popularity again over some famous people using it. Carl Zeiss lens on this, of course, and it's a Contax camera. Yeah, no, I can't wait to use this camera, and if I already did not say how much I love Contax cameras and their lenses, then yeah, no, I love these. But yeah, that was my camera collection. And definitely, again, if you have any questions, if you want to know any more about these cameras and want to see more images or interested in whatnot, feel free to reach out. Thanks a lot. See you guys in the next one.